Hi, welcome to the rant. You'll excuse me if you're catching me in the middle of taking my pills. Unfortunately, it's been kind of a rough day today. So the rant is serving as a kind of a, how do you say, it's definitely some stress relief for me. Anyways, thanks for listening. Folks, I got to tell you, the sentiment that I've had and held for a long time that the melting pot in this country is just getting way too many chunks in it couldn't have come further home to roost than with the news that I got earlier today. Apparently, my stepson is going to make my wife a grandmother here in about 7 months. We just found that out today. And I congratulate him on that. Where the problem lies is that my stepson is marrying a young lady of Asian, actually Southeast Asian Hmong heritage. If you're not familiar with that term Hmong, it's spelled Hmong. They're I don't want to say a tribe, but that's the best way. That's the best way that I can come with. They're a group of people. I'm sorry. Let me use that. A group of people from Southeast Asia. About 20 years or so ago, the state of Minnesota opened its arms and its wallet to the Southeast Asian refugees, much like they have the Somali population over the last 10 or 15 years as well. Whenever you bring a certain ethnic group into your mix, especially when you send an open invitation to people with refugee status like that, you can only hope that they'll somewhat assimilate into your society. And now I don't know much about this young lady that my stepson has gotten pregnant. He does want to do right by her. He does want to marry her. But this is where the problem comes in, where what I'm having right now. And maybe I'm having more heartache with this than I should, but I really can't help it. First off, the parents that are of Asian background have no idea that their daughter is even sleeping with my stepson. So there kind of goes that. Well, now she turns up pregnant, and he wants to marry her, but one of the traditions in the Hmong culture is what's known as a bride price. Now, this is something where the groom has to come up with, a groom or the groom's family has to come up with an exorbitant fee of something in the range of $5,000 to $6,000 in order. And I did a little reading on it, and I couldn't figure out what the purpose is. Where did it go? Does it go in a bank account? I really don't want to dwell too much on that. But the fact of the matter is in order to get the blessing of the parents or the family of that young lady, technically, somebody's got to come up with about $5,000 in order for these two to get married. Now, there's nobody that I know on either my wife's side of the family, my side of the, or myself, that has that kind of money laying around. I know that, my wife's parents, or my wife's mother, I should say, her father passed away. I know her wife's mother, my wife's mother can't come up with that kind of money. I just don't understand where this comes from. And what bothers me more is that these kids are getting married in America. And it goes back to what I said about assimilating into American society. Now, if you have two people, both from that same heritage, and that's all agreed on, good and fine, I guess so be it. God bless them. But I just don't see where the parents of this young lady are expecting for such a I've never heard anything so outlandish in my entire life. These kids are going to have a hard enough time. They're bringing a baby into this world, and yes, you could make the argument, well, they should have known this. The fact of the matter is, there is a baby on the way. That is first and foremost. Now, my stepson is doing the right thing. He wants to marry her. He wants to be a father he wants to be an active father in this child's life. He wants to do the right thing by normal American standards. Man and a wife raising a child. He should be, at his age, he should be commended for wanting to take that stand. Now he runs into the possibility that her parents may not give their blessing, may disown her if she marries him without him putting up this $5,000 extortion, is what I call it, quite frankly. And once again, all he's trying to do is to do the right thing. And I think that there comes a time, culture is fine. Everybody should have their own culture, but when culture gets in the way of common sense decisions, then I have a problem with it. And the common sense thing here is to let these two kids get married, let them raise this baby. God, I wish more American couples, more kids that age would consider doing. Most people, oh, you're pregnant, okay, well, I'll be there, blah, hey, good luck. I'll be there where I can. I'll send you the child support check or whatever. He really, from everything that I've heard, he really loves this woman and wants to do the right thing. So, folks, I have a real problem with this. Like I said, I think this is a case where the old melting pot, you just got one too many chunks in it, and God, I hope things can work out. I'm not holding my breath, but we'll have to see what happens. Folks, thanks for listening once again. You have a great day, great evening, and hopefully we'll talk again soon. This is John Shannon, the Redneck Cabbie. Adios.